Good morning children, and welcome once again to this part of the video class for standard 5 and subject science. Children, I hope you have enjoyed your Children's Day, Diwali and Chhath Puja. I am sure you must have also answered the online tests that were given, the first second semester online test. It was in the form of multiple choice questions, and I hope that you all must have done very well. Children, it's time now to move on. So we are going to start today with a new chapter, that is chapter number 9, and the topic is work and energy. Children, very often you must have heard the words like push or pull. Children complain, sir, he is pulling me, pushing me. So what are this? This push or pull scientifically can be defined as force. And what is force? The other way we can say that force is a push or pull that can make an object or a body move, stop or change the direction, or maybe both of them. So to do a work we need a force. Work is said to be done when this push or pull moves an object through a certain distance. And to do this work we need energy. And you all know that this energy comes from the food that you all eat, or that we all eat through the balanced diet. So in this chapter today we are going to understand the concept of work and energy. Now in our day-to-day life we do a variety of activities. Your mother cooks food, your father in the morning goes for morning walk, you run, swim, or you must have seen farmers plowing their field. Some people are lifting water from the well through the buckets. So these all activities are, we say that work is being done. Now even a coolie at the railway station, you must have seen maybe he's carrying a load and standing at one place. Children in the mall, they carry the articles in the trolley and move from one place to another. Sometimes we read book, watch televisions, we do a variety of work. Children kick football. So these all are activities that we perform in our day-to-day life. But scientifically, all may not be categorized as work. Work is said to be done if the force acting on a body moves that body through certain distance, or we say displacement. Then only work is said to be done scientifically. For example, when work is not done, a coolie standing with a heavy load on his head, we may sympathize with him, but actually he is not doing any work because he is standing in one place. Similarly, sitting and watching television is not a work because no movement is there with the book or with you. So no work is done. Even a person may apply tremendous amount of force on the wall, but the wall does not move. In that case also no work is done. So I've just summed it, or we can say that work is the product of force and displacement. On the board I've just written a summary of it, of the work. Let us see. Now what is force? It is a push or a pull. Now this push or a pull can start a body, it can stop a body, it can change the direction of the body, it can change the shape and size of the body also, or maybe any two of them. Now this push or a pull, it is a force, and just now as I told you, a force can start a body, it can stop a body, it can change the direction, or it can even change the shape and size of the body. Now the unit of force is Newton, and this Newton we denoted by capital N. Newton was a great scientist, Sir Isaac Newton. So this is a unit of force. Actually this Newton is a force, as you say that it is mass into acceleration, but we denote it by Newton, that is N. Now next we are talking about work. What is work? Work is said to be done if a force acting on a body or an object causes it to move to a certain distance in the direction of the force. Now here once again I have listed it. Some activities of work, that is pushing or pulling a cart, running, swimming, lifting a load, and there are a variety of other activities where work is done. Now two factors on which work depends. This is very important. Which two factors are there on which work depends? Number one, a force must be applied on the body or the object. And secondly, the body or the object should move in the direction of the applied force. So mathematically if I write, work is equal to force into displacement. Now work we denote it by W, force by F, and displacement by small letter s. Now W is equal to F into S, and the unit of force is Newton, unit of displacement is meter, so it is work is Newton meter. We also say it Joule. Joule. Joule again was a scientist. Now 1 unit of work is done when a force of 1 Newton moves an object through a distance of 1 meter. We say that 1 unit work is done, or 1 Newton meter work is done, and Newton meter is also said to be Joule. So 1 Joule work is done. Now so we see that this is the mathematical definition of work. Now I am going to show you how to solve a sum or sums, numerical sums based on calculation of work. How to calculate the work done in different cases. Generally what we do, we first whenever a numerical problem is given, we first write down the data that is available to us. Second, we write down the formula of which it is to be calculated, and third, we substitute the values in that formula and then calculate to get the result. Now I am going to take a couple of examples to show how to calculate the work done. So please see. Now children, here I have taken 2 examples to show the calculation, how work done is to be calculated. Now in the first example, the question says Vinay lifts a textbook weighing 20 Newton from a table of height 4 meters. How much work is done? Now before we start, we need to know what is the data provided, or what is the data available to us, or the information that is given to us based on which we are going to calculate the work done. First of all, we see the force. The textbook weighing 20 Newton is actually the force. So I'll write here F is equal to 20 Newton, 20 N. Second, the height. The height is actually the displacement. So here S, the small s, that is equal to 4 meter. Next, I am going to write down the formula for the work. Please recall the formula that I had written there, that is F into S. F is for force, and S is for displacement. And force, it is in Newton, and displacement is in meters. Now I am going to substitute the value. So work is equal to 20 Newton into 4 meter. On multiplication, you will get a 20 into 4, that is 80, and this is Newton meter. So work done is 80 Newton meter. So Newton meter can also be written as a joule. So we can say that work done is 80 joule. J stands for joule. It is again, Joule was a famous scientist after whom we write this unit. Now second example. In the second example, a boy needs a force of 2000 Newton to pull his car. He pulls it to a distance of 30 meters. How much work does he do? Now again, the same this pattern needs to be followed. First, we need to see the data that is available or provided to us. Next, write down the formula. Third, substitute the values and do the necessary calculation to get the result. Now the boy needs a force of 2000 Newton. So the force given here is 2000 Newton. Second, the displacement or the distance covered pulls it to a distance of 30 meters. So this S, that is the displacement, is 30 meters. And now write down the formula for work. Work is F into S. Substituting the values for F, that is 2000 Newton. Substituting the value of displacement, that is S, that is equal to 30 meters. Now we need to multiply. Now the mathematical this multiplication is to be done, and shortcut multiplication can be followed. Since both these numbers ends with 0, so you just need to multiply 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is 6, and then count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here 4 zeros, and then of course a comma. So this is 60,000 Newton meter, or we can also say 60,000 joule. So the work done by the boy is 60,000 joule. So these two examples very easily enables us how to calculate the work done in different cases. Now children, I hope now you have got the concept of work. You just have to understand that if the work is to be done, then a force must be applied, and second, the force should move the object through a certain distance. Now for example, if the displacement is 0, for example in a cyclic way, if a boy starts running from a point and then come back to the same point, he hasn't covered any distance. We say that the distance covered is 0. Now since work is a product of a force and displacement, so just now we said that force and displacement, so if displacement becomes 0, then work done will automatically become 0, because any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Now children, we know that scientifically work will be only done when these two criteria are fulfilled. With this we come to this topic. Today's topic we will do till only work. In the next class we are going to study about the energy. Now to do work, you all know that we need energy. And now what is the energy? It is the ability or the capacity to do work. More energy, you will do more work. Now how will this energy come? If you want more energy, you need to take energy rich food which will come to you or which comes to us through eating a balanced diet. So on that note, We end here. Take care and continue studying. Along with this, I'm going to send you a short assignment which again you need to do in your exercise copies and learn them. Be in continuous practice of studies. Do not leave studies. You have been doing very well. Continue the good work. Thank you and have a nice day.